Just overall mindset, you're in familiar territory, another opportunity to back against the wall?
Yeah, just get back into the series. I mean, obviously a big game tonight, and, get the boys ready, prepare the same way, and hopefully play real well.
Other questions for Gerard? Front left, Colin.
You mentioned yesterday that you would consider changing the look of your team, and I'm wondering if you're still considering that or if you decided to make changes.
I said yesterday we could consider, so we'll see what's going to happen tonight.
Other questions? Mid-left, Andrew.
Just obviously, home teams get a boost from the energy of the crowd. Mm-hmm. How do road teams use that? Because I know it can fuel the you guys too when you hear that.
Yeah, no, it's you don't worry about the crowd when you come on the road. You just focus on getting ready for your game, and usually the home team gets a good start. That's what usually the first 5 minutes of a game at home, you usually get that good jump from it. But after that, I just think you go play the game and get ready for it. So us tonight, we got to make sure we're ready for the first 5 minutes and hopefully turn the tide the other way a little bit.
We'll go center left to Vince.
When you are considering changes, how much in a game like this do you want to be consistent to show your team that there's no panic, and how much do you want to maybe create a spark and show some urgency?
You just said it. That's the fine line, So obviously, like I said, we talked about maybe a few lineup changes and see where it goes from there. But again, we've done that all season long, so it's not a big deal.
So you don't worry about how they might react to a change or anything like that?
Our players? Our
Yeah.
players? No, not at all. Not at all. There's no issues.
You think if you mix up the lines, they'll be fine with that?
No issue. None at all.
Front left, Colin.
I know we've asked you all season long about what you've gotten from Goudreau, but the guy missed a bunch of games. He came back. He's playing He's playing against his old team. What do you see from him, like in terms of competitiveness and leadership and all that kind of stuff?
Well, that's what he does. He's a leader. He's a character. Would he like to score more goals? Yes, but he's still an important player when he plays out there. He competes. He battles. He helps other players in our team play the game the right way. He talks about it all the time. So he does his job.
What about against his old team? I mean, does he help you?
You're going to have to ask him that.
I did. He said it didn't matter.
Yeah, that's what I would say, too. That's what I was going to say until you said that. Trust me.
Center right, Dan.
I'm wondering about the growth you've seen through the course of this playoff run from Braden Schneider, from when it started, when he even admitted it was a lot, especially in the first road game, to now. What have you seen from him in terms of his play and his growth as he's gone along?
Yeah, I mean, again, he's a young kid that doesn't play a whole lot of minutes, but he's more confident every game. And, Murph uses it in the right way back there on the blue line, and he's going to be a hell of a player for us. He's, like I said, he's still a young kid, and he's playing behind 5 other guys that are pretty solid veteran players that are playing real good for us. And he gets his time out there, and he does his job real well. And I think it's a great experience for him.
Back to Vince, center left.
Is there anything you see early in a game that tells you offensively the guys are feeling it that night, or they're creating a lot that night?
Certain games, yes, but in this series, no. I mean, like I said, I go back to the other game, last game, there was very few scoring chances for either team compared, a lot of nights there's 18, 19, 20. Last game there was about 13 to 12 for me, and, so there's not a whole lot of opportunity. So we played a more patient game the other night, still found a way to lose late, with that tough goal at the end of the game. But overall, it was a coin flip for me, and I hope we can come in here today and play a good, solid, all-around game. And, sometimes you have to win differently than what we've done all season long, and, this series has proven that.
Left side, Tom.
Gerard, they've done a decent job recently with getting traffic in front of your goalie, and obviously the last two goals last game. Would you like to see your team do more of that against Vasilevsky?
Yeah, we talk about that all the time, and they've done that from game one. Actually, I mean they go to the net well. They got veteran guys. They get there, and and we got 2 great goaltenders. When they don't see the puck, there's a chance for it to go in, and when they see the puck, they usually stop it. So it's an important part of the game for sure.
Center left, Molly.
I think it was around mid-year that you said you felt like you were finally starting to get to know the team. But in this playoff run, is there anything new that you've learned about this team?
We're not going to quit. We're going to work hard and compete and battle. And like I said, the series started out great for us. Now we've lost 3 in a row, and we got to battle back. And we've been in this position 5 times. Is that right? So I'm hoping we get the same result tonight. It's going to be a battle, and we're going to have to compete hard. But we're hoping for the same result tonight.
Left side, Joe.
Yeah. we don't know if Point's going to play tonight, but he possibly could. Like, how does he change the complexion of that team and their power play when he's in the lineup?
Well, he definitely, if he's healthy, he's a big part of their group. He might be arguably the best all-around player, in my opinion. He plays a great two-way hockey game, and he's a great player. But now he's got to be healthy, and that makes a big difference. And he hasn't played in roughly a month, so. But he's a talented player, and he's a big part of their team. There's no doubt about that. So we'll see if he plays tonight. Then nothing we can do, but we got to worry about our game.
There are no more questions. Thanks, Gerard.
Thank you.